Hello, I'm Superintendent Kristen Hubert. Welcome to the second installment of the Superintendent series. On today's series, you'll be introduced to two new administrators within our system. The first is Brian Crane, newly appointed principal at Otter Creek Academy. The second is Tyler Weideman, newly appointed curriculum director for Rutland Northeast. I also encourage you to read the email that accompanies the Superintendent series video for any important news and updates. Also, an important point of information, we will have the first of many community forums on Monday at 5 p.m. The community forum will introduce you to myself and Tyler Weideman, Director of Curriculum. Topics will include family engagement policy, food lunch program, wellness policy, COVID update, safety audit, and also include some time for Q&A. Thank you for watching.
Hi, my name is Brian Crane, and I am the principal of Otter Creek Academy, serving the communities of Whiting, Leicester, and Sudbury. This is my first year as principal, and it's already been a very exciting and interesting journey. I'm so happy to be here and so happy to work with a great community, great staff, and great kids. I started my career as a camp counselor at 4-H camps, and I became at University of Vermont a substitute teacher, and then I was a paraprofessional, and then I became a science teacher for many years, most of my career. This is my 20th year in education, and I left the classroom to be an instructional coach, and finally ended up here in my very first principalship. I've dedicated my life here in Vermont to education. I'm a proud Vermonter, spent most of my life here, although I have traveled around a little bit as a returned Peace Corps volunteer, and I've lived in a couple of different places, but so happy I ended up here with my wife and my two kids. It's the most wonderful place in the world, in my humble opinion, to raise a family. Thank you very much, and I look forward to working with you all. Bye.
Hello, my name is Tyler Reederman. I am the Director of Curriculum, Instruction, and Assessment for Rutland Northeast Supervisory Union. Before I came to Rutland Northeast, I moved to Vermont about 14 years ago from Erie, Pennsylvania. I started teaching at Rutland High School. I was a communications teacher with a social studies certification. I taught some elective classes, and I taught also some social studies classes. Towards the end of my teaching time at Rutland High School, I taught civics and economics, which was a required class for all seniors to take for graduation. And that's where I really started my path to proficiency-based learning. We piloted a program there where we started grading with standards-based grading, and I took that into my administration position at Mill River Union High School as the assistant principal. I was the assistant principal for about 3.5 years there, and then took over as principal for the last 3.5 years, total of 7 years at Mill River. We worked on proficiency-based learning there and looking to continue that at Rutland Northeast. So from there, at Rutland Northeast right now, my main goal is to work with all of our staff members in the various buildings. I don't work in just one building, I work in all the buildings and with all of our teachers and staff to better support our kids, make sure that they are striving, they're engaging in the material that they are learning, and it's my job to help teachers engage kids and get them to where they need to be. A fun fact for myself, a big reason why we moved to Vermont, when I say we, my family, my wife, 2 daughters, and our dog Logan, is that I love ski racing. I grew up ski racing in Western New York, in all over New York State, and when we moved here, I wanted to be able to coach skiing. And when we moved here about 14 years ago, I was the assistant coach at Rutland High School for their high school alpine ski team. I became their head coach. I also coach for the Pikeville Ski Club. My daughter, Emma, is a U10 there, and she is starting that for this year. And I'm also coaching for the Pikeville Ski Club for the U10, U12 group. So I'm able to do the best of both worlds. I'm able to take my passion, which is ski racing, and then my career in education as a teacher and administrator, and combine both of those and live in a great place and be able to enjoy the outdoors. And that's a little bit about myself. I look forward to meeting you, and have a good day.